Thanks, Ludo. I'll be okay. You go on back home now. Bye. Oh! You're back.
I can't believe you let that Yeti in your bed.
So, how, you talked to Erik?
You mean about the sleep napping? Yeah, I told him off.
You don't seem overly upset, though.
Oh, please. You really think I didn't suspect? Rowell's told me I sleepwalk. I find rose petals and candle wax in my hair and wake up with unfamiliar tunes or my latest study piece playing pitch perfect in my mind. Come on, I'm not that blonde.
I should probably tell you, though, before it comes out at the worst possible time. I owe you an apology. I kinda knew he was doing it, and let him. I'm sorry, Chris.
You know, you're lucky to have just one movie in your canon, Sarah. Do you know what angered me the most with that horrid new sequel besides an alcoholic and emasculated fiancé? That wedding night plot. It dishonors Erik. He never did that. Not when he could, and I'd not have known to blame him. Not though he wanted to. Heavens knows he has blood on his hands and a dark bent to his soul, but may his victims forgive me. For that and for letting me go, I will always love and trust him. And he knows it, I hope. And I know you don't have that kind of history with Jareth, and I get that you'd freak out. He's pushing too hard. But let me just say this one thing, Sarah. I've seen at the Opera House how it can happen when the bored, rich, and powerful go after the poor, pretty girls of the corps de ballet, play acting at gallant lovers with just one goal in mind. It's an ugly and unfair game, and that's not the vibe I'm getting from Jareth.
He's Faye. You can't use your experience of human behavior as a yardstick to judge him.
Well, you said it. So, do consider there may be a lot of fundamental misunderstandings tripping you two up. And I think that's a win. Man, I should totally take your debate class instead of stuffy old musicology. Also, you can do all this week's dishes as penance for selling your roommate out to the forces of downstairs.
Nom de... Seriously? Just glowering and glittering up the apartment and watching sadistic Japanese game shows is your plan for the duration?
Yes.
You don't think there's anything you could be doing?
I've done enough. I made Sarah cry. I made Sarah cry, and I'm not villain enough to enjoy it. And I'm not man enough to fix it.
Well...
Don't bother, Erik. There's nothing more to say. There is, however, plenty I can do to cheer myself up.
Jareth, you...
Help! Help! Bloody murder!
Erik?
Oh, this can't look good.
Is that blood on you?
Not the dear, delicate Miss Daae come to visit her music tutor. What terribly unfortunate timing.
It's only paint, Christine!
Really, Jareth?
Ah! What is going on over there? Anyway, Sarah, I'm afraid it's all a bit moot. Jareth and his lot, Fairy, they're very a third option to the dichotomy of good and evil that we operate by. I can't intervene nor really counsel you. As to the book, whatever magic it might have has been long spent. It is simply a book. Unregistered in any decimal tracking system, however, which is queer.
You're coveting, Angel. Give the girl her book back.
Thanks. And you did too intervene, back when you thought it'd be cute that I wake up in his bed.
Come. That all turned out good, clean fun.
Where's the good in not giving me any choice in the matter? I thought that free will was a big deal for you guys. That's twice now I wake up to find fan service playing me. It sucks. And, okay, The morning after getting drunk plotline, I can roll with the cliche. But the dream manipulation?
His lot rather favored a spot of dream tampering. 7 skinny cows and 7 fat cows. And all that symbolic jazz. And revelations? Trippy.
Oh, don't be absurd. Divine goodness and one poor soul high on Igor.
Anyway, this is still our nature of fan service debate. Are we all on some noble quest for character betterment or greater good? Or is it all about wicked, reprehensible, instant gratification? Narrative prostitution, as it were.
I really wish you'd stop doing that.
You hear the squee? Happy, happy slashers.
I'll just be leaving then.
You relocated the pale man to the shower? You backstabbing, sociopathic mongrel son of a witch!
Now that is evil.
Ugh. I have never needed summer break more in my life.